Hello and welcome back to ArchiTools. In this video, we will discuss how we can create different kinds of roof into a model. So this is module 5 of our learning Revit. So let's start with the very basic one, which is an inclined roof. As you can see over here, we'll just try to make it. So for creating a base, I'll just copy all the walls like this, providing a base for the roof. Now in the architecture ribbon, you would find an option of roof. Here, if you go to the drop down option, we have different ways. One is roof by footprint, you can create roof with that. The other is roof by extrusion. You can either provide a profile and extrude it to an certain extent. And the third one is roof by face. We will try to make the roof using all the three options. First, we will start by roof by footprint. If you only select on the top instead of going into the drop down, it will automatically select roof by footprint. So I'll select this option. Next, it will ask for my level on which I want to create my roof. So since I have created my wall in level 0 and eventually I would like to have my roof on level 1. So I'll click on yes. In the case when you are already on level 1 and you have selected your option, then Revit is kind of a genius. So it won't ask for the level in that case because the wall has been created in level 0, which is going up to level 1, and you are now going to the level 1 and creating a roof, then it won't ask for the level in that case. Since I was in level 0 only, that's why it has asked me for the same. So next thing I would do is select my rectangle and I will provide my offset as a roof overhang, and I'll just select the corner from top to bottom of the wall. So an offset of 600 I have provided, and the roof overhang is going on all the four sides. Next thing which you need to notice is you can find this triangle icon on every line placed. That defines that the line is in slope. If I select any one line here, you would find an option of define slope. If you untick it, it will be a flat line after that. So for making an inclined roof, what you desire is providing an angle from only one side, right? So I'll select these two options also and I'll untick this define slope option. The remaining one needs to have a slope and we can provide our desired slope from here, or you can go into directly here as well. So I'll provide my angle 25-degree for example, and I'll just tick on this. Next thing it will ask is whether I want to attach the walls with the roof. Yes, I do like to attach that, and I'll click on attach. Now going on to the 3D and checking how we have modeled the same. So this is the roof which is made, and if you want to adjust its inclination, you can again go to edit footprint by selecting it and just select the line in which the angle has been provided and provide your desired angle. Since the walls have been already attached to the roof, it will adjust itself according to the new updated roof. Now going on to the other type, which is my very basic roof option, which is the pitched roof or gable roof as we say. So how we can create that? Let's work on this. First of all, I'll just move this wall, just copy this wall as creating a base. And next is I will again go into the roof option. Since I am at level 0, then in that case it will ask on which level I would require. If I go to drop down, it will show the other levels also. So I'll select level 1 and place on yes. Next I will create my rectangle providing an offset of your requirement and just selecting the corners of the wall. Now in this case, in the gable wall case, we don't require angle from these two lines. We'll just select these two lines and untick this define slope. Now selecting these two lines and providing my required slope over here. You can also provide a different slope to individual lines, but in my case I want it to be symmetrical, and just I'll just press on OK, and after that attach my walls to the roof. Going into 3D and checking how it looks. So it looks something like this, which is my requirement. Next is how I can create my hip roof like this. So in this case, you can see that we have slope on all the four corners. So that's what we will be doing. I'll just copy this, and again I will go to to the roof. I'll just select this. Automatically it will select the roof 5 feet footprint option. Next it will ask for the roof level, selecting level 1 and creating my roof with an overhang, let's say 500 this time, and I'll create my roof. This time I would like to have all four corners with a slope. Just I'll select all four of them and provide an angle, attaching them the walls with the roof and just checking how it looks. So yes, we have created a hip roof. You can again edit the slope angle by once pressing on the tab, hovering on the line, and once you press on tab, all the lines will get selected. You just click on this, and afterwards you can change your angle and just press on OK once you are done. So the angle can also be changed. So the next one is this is some kind of a gable roof with an extended edge. So for creating this, first of all I need to create my wall like this. So I'll just move this wall. I hope you are able to make walls like this. And what I'll do is I'll again go to roof, select the level, and just create a boundary with an offset. One rectangle would be like this, and I would create one more rectangle like this. Now you need to split so as to create a single boundary. I'll split this using the SL and just trim the ends, removing the extra part. Now, uh, I would only require this angle and this angle. Rest all lines I would select and just close the define slope option. Selecting these two and providing my desired angle. Just press on tick once you're done and attach the walls with the roof. Going on to 3D, this is how it looks. So by now, I'm sure that it's quite clear how you can create roof using the roof by footprint option. But how you can create a very different kind of roof, such like this gambrel roof, how you can create one. So for creating such kind of roofs, you would be using this roof by extrusion option. So first of all, I'll just create a base quickly by moving this, and this is my walls, and I would need to provide my gambrel roof. So how we can do that? Firstly, I will create a section on this part. So this is my section. I'll select this and right click, go to view. Here, using the sectional profile, I would try to create my gambrel roof. So I'll go into the drop down and choose roof by extrusion option. Next, it will ask to pick a plane. So I'll press on OK and I will select the parallel face of the section. This one is the parallel face, and just click on OK. After that, create your profile for the roof. So in order to get a center point, I will create a base which I will remove afterwards. So it will give a triangular snap which denotes the midpoint. I will extend it to my desired height Let's keep it at 3000, and I will create my profile like this. If you want to create a offset also, you can provide that by using the pick lines, and just pick the external part of the wall like this, and just trim this part. Now after you have made, just remove the unnecessary lines which you have created for the reference, and select the part you require, and draw mirror using the DM. Select the axis, and that's how you have created the profile for the both of the ends. Just press on tick once you are done. So it will create a profile, but once you go to the 3D, you would find that it is not in the proper position. Just because we have picked one of the planes, you need to again adjust it as per your walls. So you can use the top key also just to align it, and you can extend it to your desired location. You can, for more precision, you can go into one of your levels and create a detail line. I have provided offset of 600 from all the ends, so I'll use the same for this one as well. Just select this and drag it to the detail line. Remove the lines once you are done. Okay, so we have created a gambrel roof also. Just you need to, if you want to attach it, just hover on one of the walls, press the tab key. After that, all the walls will get selected, and just press on all the walls. Select this option, attach top base, and select the roof. It will get attached to your roof. Next, we will talk about the clear story roof. So as you can see, we have two levels for the roof, one above the other, and window. This is basically provided in order to show a clear story window for both of the ends. So how we can create that? I'll again go to my level 0. That's where I create my walls. I'll just make a basic wall like this, and in this, first of all, I have to create half part of the roof. You can use the roof by extrusion option for this, making a rectangle and providing an offset as we have done for the previous ones. Just sticking on this define slope for now. This one we have created, but let's say this is, I have demarcated this center point, and I want it to be 1500 mm towards one of the ends. So this is one part, and after that my roof level gets extruded above. So this is half portion of it. So I'll just remove all the parts, just unjoin it, and just delete what's not required. And I'll select all these points and tick untick this define slope, providing a required slope for that. 20-degree would be fine, I guess. And just press on tick button. I'll go to 3D ones, just selecting these walls and moving it to level 1. We'll attach the walls with the roof afterwards once we have made all our roofs. So I'll just change this roof with more different roof. Let's say this one. Let's match this roof with this one like this. Basic roof paste. So we have generated half part. I'll just DM it for mirroring, selecting the midpoint, keeping the copy option on. I'll mirror this part. So both the parts are made. I just require a central part. Again, I'll go to my roof, and you can choose both the options, roof by extrusion or roof by footprint. It's up to you, your choice. I'll choose roof by footprint here, and I will create my rectangle, choosing an offset of 600 here as well. So for the clear story window, I also want an overhang of 600 mm. That's why I chose this. So I'll create a roof like this using the corners. These two, since it's a pitched roof, these two lines won't have slope. So I'll select these two lines and untick define slope, and I'll select both of these and provide a slope. Let's say 15 in this case. Next is, since this is in level 1, so I'll first of all take this to check how it is going. I will go into my section and select this, right click, go to view. So this is how it is going. I'll select these two roofs, and first of all it is selected as a base offset. So I don't want that. I want to keep it at level 1. First of all, I would move it like this. And this second one is at 2000. I would increase it to 2500 like this. And the next thing I would do is I would create a wall on both of these ends. So I'll go to level 1. Here I can see my extents of the wall, and I'll just select this wall and use the shortcut CS for creating similar wall. Select the base constraint as level 1 for now. That will adjust once we have made it, and just try to make a wall like this, doing the same on the other end as well. Now we have created a wall, but it is not at a proper location. I'll go to my section again and check the location. So I'll do, first of all, just select both of these walls and select this attached top base option. So its top will be attached. If I select these two and again go to attach top base, it won't select the base part because it is already attached to the top base. So instead I can drag it like this till it goes below. And if you just see this attached top base option, it is not happening just because it is attached above. So I'll use this option only and attach it like this. And if I go to 3D, I'll select just using the tab key and just attach top base to my roofs. Clicking on OK. It is saying that all not all walls are attaching with this. It is true in this case because this wall is not attaching with this roof. That is the warning it is showing, but it's fine. Again, attaching top base using this, clicking on OK, and this one. Selecting these two walls, this one and this one, attaching with the top like this. So our walls have been attached with top. I'll just move this part where I'll just align this end with this. So as you can see, it is not aligning like over here. So what you can do is you can either go on to the top view and try to drag it first of all like this. Going into WF for wireframe, as you can see, it is still not attaching. I'll move it a little further and again try to join it. It's still not joining. So I'll drag it further up till I get a clear region. So I can select this point and just right click on it. Here there is an option of disaligning the join. You click on this and again try to place it on the place. Now as you can see, the walls have been placed at the right location. Doing the same thing for here as well. And for these two regions also. Selecting this point, right clicking it and choosing disallow join. Doing the same for this. Selecting this, right clicking it and clicking disallow join. After disallowing it, just move it to the position. Now changing the visual style to hidden line using HL. This is how it has been made. I just won't need to provide my window. I'll click WN as a shortcut and provide my window. So window will be placed on the face wherever you snap like this. Providing the same on the other end as well like this. If you want, you can align it by going into one of the views and selecting one as a base, aligning it from top like this. Clicking the multiple alignment option on would help us to not go on the alignment tool again and again. So this part has been aligned. I'll align this one with this end as well. So in this case, multiple alignment won't work. So I'll untick it since I have to click alignment line again and again. So I'll select this option, it would be much better. So this part cannot be seen as you can see. So for that, I'll go to wireframe visual style, clicking on WF, and I'll just align the part, selecting this one and this one, and from the top as well. Since we have number of entities here, so I'll just select this. It is creating a confusion. I'll select this part and click HH for temporary hide. Now I'll again go to my front. So I can see clearly now the things which I require and things I want to align. So I want to align this with this and the top with this. Similar glow goes to here as well, aligning top with this. I'll do it again, aligning this with this. Clicking on HL for better view. I think we have moved the walls over here. So I'll just select this wall and move it. Going into level 1, I'll just move it. Going into 3D, see how it's done. I'll just move it a little bit more like this. So our clear story window roof has been made. And that's all. Now you'll be able to create any kind of roof which you require from your end. And let me know in the comments box if you are facing any queries regarding modeling of roofs. Like and subscribe to our channel if you like the video and don't want to miss an update regarding the new teachings in our channel. Take care, keep learning.